We're going to try and get through this as quick as we can, but also give you our honest opinion. No, but you know.
I'm not rushing my lunch.
We got a lot to get through.
I'm not rushing my lunch. Hello my loves and welcome back to the channel, and if it's your first time here, hiya, I'm Paul.
I'm Jason.
And together we are those vegan guys. We've not done a big taste test vlog for ages and ages and ages. Now, very recently, Vegan Food and Living, fantastic magazine, asked us if we would like to be judges, two of many judges,
yes,
I might add, in their kind of new product of the year 2024 competition. And we said, yeah, that'd be great. And then over like 10 days, we got sent loads of products. Now, those of you regular to the channel will already know this, and you will have already seen some of the products because we've mentioned them in our eating vlog, in our meals vlogs,
yeah,
when we've tried them. But today is dedicated mainly to cheese.
It's a sorta kinda epic.
No, it's not a sort kinda. It's an epic cheese taste test. Look at them all.
It's more vegan cheese than we've ever seen in our entire lives. Yeah.
But we're also going to throw in Squeaky beans, beechwood smoked salmon style pieces as well, because they're one of the products, and they're one of the products that we haven't tried.
Yes.
Yet.
It's like a bonus feature.
So I'm going to show you all the cheeses. Now, honestly tasty, were these the ones that were available in M&S?
Yes. We saw them. We did an M&S vlog ages ago, not our most recent one. We did an M&S vlog ages ago, and they were in our local M&S, and then we went again and they'd all gone. They'd just disappeared. They were off the shelves. There was no labels,
no.
Which we were bitterly disappointed about. But we've got it here now anyway, so yeah.
So, honestly tasty have only entered their garlic and herb cheese style spread into the competition, but they sent us Camembert, they sent us, Jay won't like this,
I'll still try it,
Blue, and they sent us Brie. And then the other cheeses that we're going to taste today for you, Sophie's Delights Gouda alternative. Is that Gaudi? Gaudi. Now, we've already tried Sophie's Delights Halumi. You'll see it in the meals vlog on Tuesday. Did we like it? My goodness, we liked it.
Oof.
A lot.
Worth pointing out, just before Paul jumps onto the next one as well, this is our lunch. If you're new to the channel, down to earth vegans, all the way, on the reg, yeah. And we're just going to tuck in a minute and show you what we think.
This one, CHEEZE.
Never seen anything like it.
It's not from Honestly Tasty. Palace Culture.
Yes.
CHEEZE. We've also been sent the vegan applewood block.
Norseland.
Yeah. So I'm probably going to have to make cheese and onion pie on Sunday when we're live in the kitchen at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Just to use up some of this. And we've also thrown into the mix one that we got from Aldi, because it's completely accessible.
Yeah.
And it's the French style round. So yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to be so sick after this.
Tiny bits. Just tiny little bits. We've got some bread, got some tomatoes. Because it's us, we've got a cup of coffee. We're just gonna... We're gonna try and get through this as quick as we can, but also give you our honest opinion. No, but you know...
I'm not rushing my lunch.
We got a lot to get through.
I'm not rushing my lunch.
Shall we begin?
Yeah, I have to be honest. I've already had some of this one. The garlic and herb. We were both really surprised at this. Jason expected to taste coconut, and he was convinced there was absolutely no coconut in it when we first tasted it. He was like, oh, that's gorgeous, there's no coconut in that. There totally is.
There totally is. Yeah, totally is. In fact, it's like the second ingredient. Water, coconut oil.
I need to grab a spreading knife.
Yeah, I got a knife for cutting, I didn't get a knife for spreading, sorry babes.
That's alright. That's alright, don't matter.
So I'm thoroughly excited about this. You know, we're obviously going to give you our honest opinion in terms of what this stuff tastes like, and also the other criteria really, which is quite important, is what's it like to our memory in terms of the original, you know, what we had before we were vegan. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good.
So this is the garlic and herb soft cheese.
You got enough
from Honestly Tasty. I'm not sure if this is a new product of theirs or if it's just one that they've entered into the competition. We've already tried it. Cheers.
Cheers.
And it's beautiful.
Instant flavour. Herby garlic.
Garlic and herb, like straight away, but a really nice cheesy tang.
Yeah.
There as well. No coconut taste, no coconut aftertaste. I don't know whether we just don't taste it anymore.
That's a fair point.
I have to be honest and say that.
That's a fair point.
But if I was to, you all know that we've done, recently we did a supermarket cheese spread.
We've done a few, haven't we? Yeah.
Yeah, but we did a big one.
Yes.
I'll link it up there now if you fancy having a look. In fact, all of our cheese taste tests, Mexicana, Applewood, I'll link them down there in the first comment. And I'll also link the taste tests playlist, because there's loads of stuff in there whenever we get a new product.
Yeah.
If this was available in like the supermarkets, I would go for this one over the supermarket own brands that we tried in the aforementioned vlog. It's just lovely.
I'd go as far as to say it might be the best spreadable of its type.
It's beautiful.
Out of all of them.
It's absolutely beautiful.
I'll put that to one side just so we remember we've done it.
Where we're going next?
Should we go with ease for now? Should we go with ease of, should we try the blue and get the blue out of the way and stay on brand?
You're scared of this, aren't you?
I was never a fan of blue originally. I'm worried a little bit about this, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, read that out.
Okay, so, bluing. Whilst our blue is wrapped in foil, you'll see veins continue to develop over time.
Oh.
The maturation process is accelerated as more oxygen can wriggle through faster, further developing the flavour and familiar characteristics of blue cheese.
I mean...
So there you go. It's got, I think it's got a little tear thing there, but you've got bigger nails than me, you might be able to get a grip on it. There you go, see. Perfect. Made and matured in North London. Delicious, creamy and authentically blue, it says.
Oh wow. That's what it looks like with the packet open.
Wow.
It really does. It's blue.
Smell it.
It doesn't have the strong smell that an old a dairy blue cheese would have, but we don't do dairy blue cheese because it's cruel and despicable.
Yeah.
And ruining the planet and destroying animals. And none of us are about that.
No, and quite frankly.
Not like when we really think about it.
Yeah.
Not when we really acknowledge what goes on. We move on.
We modernise. I'm kind of glad it doesn't smell like an old sock, to be honest. I really am. Should we just stick with the bread for now then, yeah?
Yeah.
We've got crackers on the side, just on the off chance, but I think we're going to be alright.
I think this might, because it feels really rather creamy. Yeah, it does.
It's quite spreadable. Yeah. Ta.
Honestly tasty blue.
Cheers.
Cheers, love. Well, that's actually a lot milder than I expected. It definitely has that blue vibe.
But in comparison, incredibly subtle. But it's got that, it's there.
The texture is beautiful.
It's really nice.
Texture's gorgeous, really creamy and unctuous.
Love that, actually.
Just try a bit on its own.
That's really good. Yeah. It's great stuff.
I prefer it on its own. The bread kind of took somewhat away from it. Well, it didn't, but and you're not a blue fan at all.
No, I'm no expert because obviously I've not eaten a lot of blue over the years. It's got that hint of that something that you associate with blue, and I can't quite put my finger on it. But it's there. It's there. If you're looking for that, whatever that is that you get from blue, it's there. I actually quite like that. I quite like that. Don't get me wrong, my go-to so far, that is amazing. But I quite like that. I would have no problems at all. A festive platter, with that included, or a platter any time of year.
And it easily seals back up.
I'll pop that. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, very nice. I think I'm going to just...
We're going to be eating a lot of cheese over the next couple of weeks.
I'm going to have a little tomato.
I'm going to have tomato. I'm going to half it.
Nice.
Is that the one you want to go for next?
Well, I think we'll do the same company.
Okay.
Get those three done and then we can move on, can't we?
Yeah.
So this is the Honestly Tasty Brie. Yeah, let's just crack it open. Give it a try. Sorry. It's a bit of sellotape.
We don't rehearse. We don't necessarily plan. We very rarely edit. Welcome to real life.
Quite difficult. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I think if I can sort of... Sorry, what I was going to say. Sorry, man. We can do that, and then I've kind of got that edge open there, and then we can wrap it up again easily. You get me? I'll let you do the honours.
Although you shouldn't really go from there, you should go from there.
It's done now, isn't it?
Okay. Can we eat the... I never knew this about Brie. Can we eat the coating?
I imagine you can eat it all. Oh, okay, interesting. This one, the second ingredient is shea butter.
Oh.
So this one actually doesn't have coconut.
Okay.
Olive oil with truffle flavour. Interesting. Not much smell to it.
Not a majorly strong smell. Can we eat the rind?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I mean, we are doing. So, you know, civils.
I'll be honest with you, the rind actually doesn't really taste of anything.
No.
So, right. Diving straight in, yeah?
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Oh, that's really good.
Isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's giving me that thing that's occasionally missing from vegan cheese. There's a bit of that. It's got a real mature taste to it. Tangy, zangy, and a little bit wangy. Not the last one.
The innards.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
Having tried the rind, I suspect maybe you're not supposed to eat the rind.
You probably are, but the actual, the creamy cheese inside the rind is gorgeous.
Yeah. I'm really impressed. Honestly tasty. I'm really impressed with that.
Well, this is why M&S had them in, innit? It's like, so why have you got rid of them then, M&S?
Our M&S.
Yeah, our M&S in Ashton.
If you've seen it in your M&S, let us know down in the comments.
If you've tried it, let other people know what you think, because, you know, people often say to me and Jason, is there anything you don't like? Not really. It's vegan.
Yeah.
There are things we prefer.
Yeah.
But there's very little we don't like. Very little.
I tell you, whilst we're on that,
we're just not fussy people like that.
We're not particularly fussy, like we said right at the start, down to earth vegans. I will say, while we're on the subject, we weren't particularly impressed or keen on the Aldi version of the salmon.
Squeaky bean.
We weren't keen on it texturally.
Right, let's do the salmon bear.
Yeah.
And then that's honestly tasty.
Done.
All done.
Yeah. So far, very, very impressed. I think it's fair to say there's been significant progress over the last few years in terms of vegan cheese.
Definitely.
Without a doubt. And it's going to be really interesting to see, actually, and I'm glad you suggested to include the Aldi one. It's going to be really interesting to see how the Aldi one stacks up with all of these, really.
Right, so you can cook this one. It does say enjoy hot or cold.
Yeah, it does.
So you can like cook it for 25 minutes and you know, eat it that way. So I'll cut us both a kind of like a triangle.
Yeah. I might want something for bread with this one. Thank you kindly. Little sippy. Oh, I'm enjoying my lunch so far. This is great.
Well, after we've had this one, we'll break and try the salmon.
Yeah.
As a break between the cheeses.
Good shout. Yeah.
Okay. So, salmon bear.
Salmon bear. Ready? Oh,
these are really, really good cheeses.
they really are.
Honestly tasty and really, really good cheeses.
Oh, you know what I'm getting from that?
These would be perfect for Christmas. Or any special occasion when you're having guests round. You're having a dinner party and they're all like, ooh, vegan food. Got you some cheese in, Barbara. I know you don't like vegan stuff. She'd be like, oh, that's lovely. It's vegan!
You know what? Considering that the salt is about halfway down in the ingredients list, and it's not a massive ingredients list, it's giving me that saltiness
It's got
that I
a
want.
really good amount of salt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's lovely.
I'm gonna do this.
Another one that's lovely. Oh, are you going for bread?
Yeah.
I'm going for a crusty bit then.
Worth mentioning, I mean, you can probably see for yourself, worth mentioning that these are all actually spreadable, really, aren't they? You can quite easily spread them, whack them on a cracker, whack them on a bit of bread or toast or whatever, or anything you want, you know, anything you want.
Ready?
Oh yeah.
That's lovely. That's lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you can make vegan cheeses like this, why would you sexually abuse a cow and then take a baby away so you can steal the milk and make cheese that you can make with none of that? Sorry, I'm very passionate about the animals.
Yeah. Yeah. That is fantastic.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Oh. Yeah.
You were a nice guy.
I love it. This is great. Worth mentioning at this point, because it just popped into my head, what Paul said at the beginning, it's been a while since we've done a taste test like this on the channel. If you want to see more taste tests on the channel, be they short and sweet or epic like this one, yeah, let us know down in the comments. Right, break point.
Break point. We're now going to try the... We tried the Aldi salmon alternative. We didn't vlog it
We didn't.
We just had it on a bagel for lunch, a toasted bagel for lunch with some cream cheese. It's a bit too realistic. But also, flavour-wise, it was a bit too realistic. For us, texture-wise, it was a bit jelly.
Gelatinous. Yeah, we both said, bit gelatinous, weren't keen on the texture.
But smoked salmon isn't it? Because it's raw.
Right. It's right. I suppose the other thing to consider as well is worthy of mention when it comes to this type of vegan product. Food manufacturers are skating a fine line, aren't they? Tell me I'm wrong. They're skating a fine line, because if they make it too authentic and too much like the cruelty version, then it's going to be a bit like, oh, it's too much like the real thing, and people might not want to eat it because of that.
Yeah.
So it's got to be quite difficult. Tip me hat to the food manufacturers out there that are trying and providing.
Right, I'm going to try this on a bit of bread.
I copy you.
Because I just think that's the best way to try something like this.
Oh, it's got an interesting smell to it.
So I've never had a squeaky bean product I didn't like.
True.
Not one. Not a one.
True that.
Now I do. Nah, it's too real. I can't. I've never liked smoked salmon. Even when I was a pescatarian, I just never liked it.
No.
That is very realistic. That is very realistic.
To our memory. You know how I can tell, and I don't want to get into the nitty-gritty
But
of
I don't
it.
like it.
You know
because I never liked it.
You know how I can tell? Is when I'm going to swallow it, and my body's saying no. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm a little bit like, oh no.
If you have ever been a lover of smoked salmon and you want that back in your life, I would say try both. Try the Aldi and this one. That's the one. Yeah. That's the one.
You know, another reason why I think
that's too much for me.
It's slightly better than the Aldi one because it's thinner, I think, as well. It's a much thinner cut.
I can't finish that.
I finished mine.
No, it's not that I can't. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to finish it.
Yeah. Oh, squeaky bean, good on you for doing it.
Absolutely.
It's personal preference, it's personal taste. And for me, I agree with Paul, it's a little bit too close. But I'm the same as you, Bed. I was never particularly a fan anyway.
No.
So you've got to take that into consideration as well.
So yeah, that's not for me, but that's because it's too much like it says it is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's just a little bit, that's a little bit too much for me.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Okay, where we're going next. So we've done all of them. We've still got 4 more to get through, lad.
Did you get an aftertaste off that? I just got a little bit of an aftertaste.
What is it?
It wasn't too pleasant. It was kind of slightly salty, slightly fishy. But it could be my brain, it could be my imagination as well. You know, the kind of whole
No, it tastes fishy.
It does a little bit, doesn't it?
It tastes like raw. It tastes like smoked salmon. It tastes and feels like smoked salmon. That's what I'm saying. If you loved smoked salmon, maybe that's for you.
Maybe.
Not for me. I was never into it. Ever.
Let's go with Sophie's.
Oh, the Gouda.
Let's go with the Gouda.
Right. So, Sophie's Delights. All the links to all of these companies I'm going to put down there as well in the first comment, because if you want to go and have a look. Now, we tried the Halumi. As you'll see, as I said in our meals vlog on Tuesday, we had it on a meal the other night with a few of the other products that have been sent to us by these lovely companies who have put their who have put their products into the competition. Now, I don't know if that's supposed to look like that or if that's gone a bit weird.
Well, no, I think it'll be. Let's just double check to make sure. Where's the other end of the Let's just take that out for a second so I can have a look at that.
Quite brown. But it's lighter in the middle, which makes me think it's kind of oxidising or something.
It might be. I mean, I think we've got, it's the 9th of Feb.
Today.
The date, so yeah. But let's try it and see.
The halloumi cooked as we had it over a salad was beautiful.
Yeah?
Whoa, flavours.
It's bloody nice.
Oh, that's strong.
That's really strong.
Isn't it?
Yeah. I'm kind of getting like the saltiness, the creaminess, kind of slightly nutritional yeast. A hint there as well.
Dare I say there's a hint of Marmite? A hint.
Now you've said it, it's get that umami sort of vibe about it. Now I'm not a fan of Marmite especially, but that is lovely. It's also got a sort of slight sweetness to it that comes through after the savoury.
Yeah.
Have you heard me? I bet I sound like a right moron sometimes.
Does it remind me of Gouda? The only Gouda that I can compare is, was it Follow Your Heart Gouda type slices?
I think so, yeah.
We used to get from Tesco. They were lovely. But I wouldn't compare it. It doesn't have the same, and it's got a kind of, it's made with nuts, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
So it's got a kind of nuttiest texture. Good. Nice. And I'm going to have a tomato now to cleanse.
Proper tasty that. I liked that one a lot. Yeah.
Now, this one, vegan applewood. I'm sure it's just the standard vegan smoked applewood which we've had. This is probably what I'm going to use to make a pie on Sunday.
So I'm expecting that this is just going to be a standard cheddar. A fairly standard cheddar.
Doesn't smell particularly smoky. So it might not be the applewood smoked, it might just be applewood vegan cheese.
Yeah.
No, it is smoky.
It is smoky. It's a lot milder than I think.
It's the smoked, it's the applewood smoked, we've had it before. I think I made quiche Karen with it.
I think you did. Yeah. Very nice.
Nice texture, nice flavour, nice block of vegan cheese.
Yeah.
The only issue we ever find with vegan cheese is that they can go a bit too liquidy when you cook them.
Yeah.
And that's not always pleasant. The only one that we've ever really tried that gave me pins and needles in my cheeks and didn't go runny when you toasted it was Cathedral City vegan block.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is still by far one of my favourite vegan cheeses. But I have to be honest and say we don't actually get cheese a lot.
We don't eat a lot of cheese, do we now?
We sometimes get the Greek style, so we can chuck it in a salad or, you know, on a pizza or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, the Aldi French round. French style round.
French style round, and worth mentioning with the Aldi French style round, it's got a really good shelf life. It's like 14th of November, 2024, I think, on the box. So, really good, really good. And then of course we can finish with the kimchi's,
which is, I have to be honest and say, that's the one I'm looking forward to the most because I'm a kimchi fan.
You are, aren't you?
I've made my own kimchi based on Cheap Lazy Vegan's recipe, and I did a vlog for it, and I'll put that down there as well, just in case you fancy having a look. had a bit of a camera issue then. Our silly camera just switched off. So we were trying the kimchi's, and we were just trying a bit on bread. It proper gave me a smack in the face when I first tried it, in a good way, by the way, when I say that.
Yeah.
And on bread it's... my face is warm.
Yeah. That chili's, it's not
prevalent.
Not messing about. Prevalent is the word. And I love the kind of sourness as well, which I don't always like with kimchi. Just having it like on as a side. But as a cheese, that's next level, that.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Well done. Palace Culture Kimchi's. That's special.
Once again, we have been of no help to you. Because we like it all. Except the salmon, and that's only because it's too realistic.
Yeah. Wow. I know I want just a tiny little bit more, but you know, because I had a smaller piece. I just want a little bit more.
When I made 3 jars of kimchi, he had 1 bit and he was like, no, it's too much for me, that.
This is different though, isn't it? This is different. And having, yeah.
But it's cheese, isn't it?
It's cheese,
and kimchi.
It's umptious, it's creamy, it's got chili kick to it, and it's got that sourness, it's really nice.
Well, if you're having more, I am.
I think, you know what it is as well, I think the sourness, and obviously, you know, some genius made the connection. Connecting the kimchi sourness to a cheese makes complete sense, really, doesn't it?
Of course it does. Yeah.
Oh. Wow. Yeah. Just to confirm it, you know.
That might be my favourite, but that's a personal taste thing. It's not like that's the best of them all. For me personally, that's my favourite. They're all good, man. They're all good, all of them.
Yeah.
And I would recommend trying them all. Seriously, I really would. I'm not just saying that. I bet people think, oh God, you're so easily pleased. You two, we're just not fussy. We've never been fussy eaters, either of us. And if something is vegan and cruelty free and tastes delicious, we're gonna love it.
And it's not like, you know, we're not coming from a place of, we used to be like cheese connoisseurs and like experts, so therefore we're judging them as cheese connoisseurs. You know.
Hang on though, before we were vegan, I was a massive cheese eater.
You was, wasn't you?
Regrettably.
Yeah.
Massive cheese eater. So I've still got a very cheese aware palate. And I know when I taste something that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous, man.
I am utterly blown away by that. I did not think I was going to like it.
The flavour in it is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
I would have to say, like, I completely agree with you. Not helpful at all, but it all stacks up. Even the Aldi French style is decent. Can't grumble about it at all. What a time to be alive in the UK in 2024. Seriously. With this choice and this variety.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's like, if you're new to your vegan journey, we always say, and I've always said the same thing, don't try any vegan cheeses for the first couple of months, because your palate is still tuned into your dairy addiction.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
So leave it a couple of months. But I think most of these, I would say, no, buy it. Buy it, try it. The textures of those honestly tasty ones, and the difference in the tastes of them, the Sophie's Delight Halumi and the Gouda, beautiful.
I'd say
the plant menu French style, lovely.
I would go as far as to say I completely agree with you. I think if for somebody who was coming very, very new to being vegan and they loved blue cheese, they're not going to get their hit on this one, in my humble opinion.
No, but they'd get they're not going to get the wah, but they'd get
it's there.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
But like it said when you read it out, once it's been oxygenated, once you've opened the packet,
It carries on.
It might carry on
doing its
maturing
thing
for a few days, and then it might be like, now it's got to that point. But it's definitely got a hint. There's a hint of, I say, there's more than a hint of blue there, and the texture of it is beautiful.
It is,
and it's vegan.
Absolutely gorgeous. Always plant-based. Oh, I didn't notice that. It's got number 2. It's got numbers on the back for strength of flavour. With the honestly tasty stuff.
I don't think it's strength. Is it strength of flavour?
It says strength of flavour number 2.
Ah, okay. So that's number 4, isn't it?
Number 4.
Yep.
Yeah. Number 2. I'd say that should be higher. The strength of flavour for the garlic and herb. Well, what more can be said, really? What more can be said?
Yeah, I've right enjoyed my lunch today. Oh, thanks for coming, keeping us company. Right, appreciate it.
It's been
this matter.
Yeah, it's been proper nice. It's been a pleasure, and like I said before, what a time to be alive. We do appreciate, of course, it's a postcode lottery out there. We always say that when we're doing our shopping vlogs. If you're new to the channel, we have a meals vlog that goes up every Tuesday night. We upload shopping vlogs regularly and show you all of the stuff you can get in supermarkets, new and regular staple stuff. We enjoy doing what we do. We hope that it helped you. We hope this has helped you today. You know, it's helped us.
Well, I've certainly enjoyed my lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I suppose that's it, isn't it?
That's kind of it, I think, yeah. If you've enjoyed this epic vegan cheese taste test, do please consider giving the video a thumbs up, and if you're not already, please do also consider subscribing to the channel and clicking the bell for notifications. It's free, it takes you merely seconds, and we upload content on the reg.
And it really helps us.
It does.
As well.
It does.
So, you know, we appreciate that.
And we're wearing our merch, by the way, just a quick plug for that.
Oh, yeah.
Check out our merch if you're interested in some cool cups.
Clear them
mugs,
out vegan, it's my favourite thing to say in a supermarket.
as well as
Oh,
onwards.
it's clear them out vegan.
Yeah.
Love you, mister.
Love you.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this. And to all you cheese makers out there, thank you for making incredible vegan cheeses that don't harm the animals and still give me pins and needles in the cheeks.
You're changing the world for the better.
Alright, appreciate you. We'll see you again very soon, we hope. And until then, please, my loves, be excellent to yourselves and each other. Bye, loves! Oh, now, what do we do with this over the next few days?
Put it all in a pie.
Eat cheese, I guess.